am sitting on the 168 stairs that go up a mountain behind Busan. Now, the thing that makes this kind of famous is that there is a monorail that goes up and down the mountain, and I think it's for free. I heard in some of the vlogs that I was looking at, or not vlogs, some of the blogs that I was looking at, the travel blogs, that they now charge non-residents to go up and down it because it became too popular of a tourist site. You could definitely choose to go up and down the stairs by yourself. Actually, an older couple just came down the stairs. The grandmother almost tripped, actually, on the last couple of stairs here. And they are pretty steep, and it does go up quite a ways. This is just one of those random things I ran across on YouTube, of all things, where they're doing this like Explore Busan type deal. And this is one of the lesser known to international folks, I think was what it was. They had two people that kind of spoke English, or one person was like from Australia, so he spoke English really well, and then the girl that he was with, she was from a country where English was, I guess, like taught really hard, or she studied it really well. They went around Busan going to these kind of like lesser known areas, and so this is one of them. Now, to get here, like, is a trek. It's behind Busan Station, and you go up to Choryong Elementary School, and then there you actually will run into kind of like, I don't know if they're volunteers or what, people in yellow vest, and they're all over, and they kind of point you the direction. They know exactly where you're going because you have really no other reason to be here. So after climbing up the hill, then going up a flight of stairs, I then came over here. Again, all directed by these older ladies who are in the neon vest. Yeah, I'm sweating a little bit. Like, it's some effort to get here. Sounds like someone's coming down behind me. It's some effort to get here, and I think it's worth the effort. Like, the views are nice, and like, ironically, I totally forgot about this place until I was coming home yesterday from the Japanese house, and I ran across this area. Not this particular area, but actually way up on like the top of the mountain. There was that's where the bus went, line number 87, if I recall correctly. And the thing that first came to mind was not this. It was actually, we passed a very famous K-drama house, a place where a famous romance K-drama was filmed, and it was like a cafe, but they made it their house, and it overlooks the entirety of Busan. And we went past it. I'm like, oh, very clearly I know what that is. So that started kind of kickstarting the memory, and then thinking about stuff that was around it, and then looking at the hills as I was coming down. I'm like, oh, this monorail is right next to it. All right, I think I've had long enough break now. I'm gonna go ahead and set up and go up this monorail. Let's see how it is. All right, I'll check back in a moment. Welcome back. I am now at the top of the mountain. Well, almost at the top of the mountain. I'm at the third platform for this monorail, and it's kind of funny. I'm actually between the third and the second monorail platform. The second monorail platform is about maybe 2 floors below me. I'm on a 2-story like kind of platform right now, and it's absolutely free. I want to just make sure I get that out there before I forget. The ride is very pleasant. It's like 2 minutes, I think, at most. It's a very, very short ride. I understand why it's free. They have all these guys in the yellow vest. I want to say they're just volunteers. They come here, they're all chatting together, they're having a good time. You know, they control the monorail for you. There's really just 3 buttons that you could push. It's 1, 2, or 3, and that's if you're going to the third platform, the second platform, or the ground platform, the first platform. And as you go up and down, there's supposed to be all these places for you to stop off at. There is a coin cafe right here, but it looks pretty closed, and I'm gonna kind of like walk around a little bit now to try to see if I could find at least where there's supposed to be this great overlook that overlooks the city that has like these anime characters and like a mailbox, and you can actually mail yourself stuff. But I'm like looking around and I actually don't see it. Maybe I need to take the stairs down, and so I don't know. I might actually do just 1 floor down, the monorail down 1 floor, and then get out and walk the rest of it down. because I am very curious. The view from the monorail is absolutely spectacular. Now, I didn't feel comfortable filming it because when I got on the monorail, it was a full car. Like, everybody got on with me. So I just filmed going up the monorail, which really isn't that much to be seen. So let me go back down. And then, you know what? I'm going to take the stairs down to the second platform, walk around that area a little bit, and then I'll probably take from the second platform all the way down to the ground if I don't find anything. And yeah, if anything, it's free, so I could go up and down as many times as I want. I don't think there'll ever be a time where I'm on there by myself, just FYI, because it's a very well-trafficked road. Like, it keeps coming up and down, and it always has people in it, so that is something that is to take note. And they are tracking you, meaning it's there's a phone number that you need to call if you want to go up or down it, and that does the COVID tracking. And also, currently, during these times, it's only open from, it looks like from 10 to 5. I want to say that's kind of a lie because it's 10 o'clock right now, and they were going up and down. I got up here before 10, let's just put it that way. But their sign says that it only runs from 10 to 5. I think they run it as long as the folks here are awake and want to like gather and go up and down this monorail. The place is awesome. It's very well decorated. So it has this kind of cool theme going on to it. I don't really know how to describe the theme, but it's very, maybe cartoony is a good way to put it. Like, they have these, you know, weird stripes that are going down this wall, and they kind of like do them in 3D parts, and like they put metal strips that come out, and it's kind of like 3D on the stripes. And there's, I mean, right here behind me, or behind the camera rather, is a tree that's pretty cartoony that has a ton of birdhouses on it. Now, I am trying not to talk too loud because literally I could see the lady that's doing her laundry right there. And there's neighbors all over the place. This is in the middle of a residential area, and the whole purpose of the monorail wasn't a tourist attraction. It was actually a monorail so that it could help elderly folk get up and down these stairs, because like I said, they are crazy. So the stairs, not the old people. Anyhow, I'll check back probably once more once I'm at the very bottom. I'll show what I found. Cool, be back in a moment. And I'm back. Took a 20-minute hike from the top of that monorail station all the way over to another mountain. So I actually went down and back up. I walked about 20 minutes. It would be a 7 to 10 minute bus ride, but I figured I could just huff it. And I mean, I hike in the morning anyways, right? So I came all the way out here to this photo zone. It's called the Yuchi환의 Uchitong, and it's supposed to be, I'll look to see if I could find it on the internet, like a photo of it. It's supposed to be this like photo zone with like anime characters, and what was really funny is that so I asked at the top station at the monorail place, where is this place? And the older folk at that station were really adamant about me coming to this place, thinking that I was really awesome looking, and that, you know, a lot of people like to do it. I totally understand that they're just trying to push that Busan tourism. And there's like an art store here, or an art museum rather, with supplies, and you could actually buy a postcard and ship it here to anywhere in Korea, I believe it was. And again, if I find that photo, I'll put it up so you can see what it's supposed to look like. But currently, it's under renovations, and it looks like a dirt lot. And it'll be under renovations until December 9th, is look like what the sign's saying. And so the entire thing is like just dismantled currently. I got here and I was like turning around in circles wondering where it was, because it should just stand right out. It should just pop. I didn't even think that this dirt lot behind me was the area, but it is. And so luckily there's a cafe right here. It's called the Sting House. I wonder if the guy's a fan of Sting or if he likes police dramas. But I'm gonna go in, get a cup of coffee, chill for a moment, and then I'm gonna probably head on out to the next site. I was thinking that I might go back to the station, but I don't think it's worth it at this time. That would just be a waste of time. And so it's, you know, I did see it. I didn't get enough footage is kind of what I'm bummed about. I wish I had more footage, more photos, but it is what it is. I'll check back in on the next video. This is it. I'm just gonna add this to the 186 or 168 stairs vid and make it just one compilation. I wish that there was some way for me to know whether these places were under renovation or not, you know? This is like the third or fourth time on this trip where I've like gone to something and it's straight just like gone. So it would have been nice to see a sign that says, you know, or like on their website or somewhere that it is no longer available or it won't be available until this time or anything along those lines. But it is what it is. Anyhow, that cup of coffee is calling me, so I'll see you in the next vid.